is and was, and he came into our life. This man wanted to know about Jesus. But guess what? He was hated. He was hated by a lot of people. And some of us are hated by people too. He wanted to know who Jesus was, but being a short man, he could not. He had a deficiency. He said, wow, I hear all this talk about Jesus. I hear all these people talking about this man, great man of God, the miracles that he's performing. So I got to go see him. Yeah. But it was something wrong. He said, well, I'm going to see him because I'm too short.
I'm too short. I'm too short.
That didn't stop. What did he do? So he ran ahead and climbed a sycamore tree. All right. Some of us need to get our running shoes on and run. He didn't let that stop him. He said, I got to go and see him, find out about Jesus for myself. I'm not going to let nothing stop me. He was already be short. And people said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm running to Jesus. I got to know. He had a need. How many got a need in here? He had a need that needed to be met. So he put on his running shoes and he climbed up that tree. He didn't let nothing stop. People saying, what did the tax collector do? What are you doing? He got issues. He done overcharged me, old crooked man. You know what I'm saying? What? He said, I don't care. He closed them ears. And sometimes we got to tune out the devil. We got to close our ears, put on our running shoes, and I'm running for Jesus. I'm not letting nothing stop me. I'm not letting what the backbiters say. I'm not letting what my family say. I'm not letting nobody stop me. I'm running for Jesus because I got a need. I need God in my life. I want to know him for myself. For myself. So he climbed that fig tree. Since he knew Jesus was coming that way, he had heard. So he said, hey, I got to get up and get me a good old spot. Yes. And then when Jesus reached the spot, he looked. He already knew about it because Jesus was passing through Jericho for just that reason. All right. Just that reason. He passing through this way just for us, somebody today. Yeah. God sent somebody here today because he want to change your life. Hallelujah. So he called Zacchaeus, come on down. And immediately, I must stay at your house today. So he came on down. He said, what, me? I know I'm crooked, but you call my name? All right. He came on down immediately. Yeah. When God called your name, you better run immediately. You don't know what he got in store for you. Don't hesitate. Oh, no, that was somebody. I don't think that was God. He came immediately. And then, I must stay at your house today. So he came down at once and he welcomed God what? Not said, he was glad. We got to be glad in our heart, right? We got to be happy about God because Jesus makes us what? Happy. Then all the people saw this and what? Ain't that just like us? What do you think he's doing? He gonna stay in his house. He the biggest crook in the world. He done robbed us and stuff, and Jesus gonna say it. But guess what? He came to save what? The lost. And was he lost? Yeah, Zacchaeus was lost. And Jesus went out to reach the sinners. Because see, a lot of us what? Self-righteous. Oh, I don't need nothing. I'm fine. Oh, I did. I pray and seek the Lord, fast. I read my Bible and come to church. But Jesus came to save the sinner man. And Zacchaeus had a need in his life. And the Lord told him, come on out that tree. I need to stay at your house. God needs to stay at somebody's house, our heart. Our heart. He want to come into our heart. Somebody's heart. God want to come in. He want to change somebody's heart today. And that's what he did with him. And the people murmured and all that. He has gone to this guest of a sinner house. What are you doing that? But Zacchaeus stood up and said to the Lord, look, he knew the people was talking, so he had to say, well, Lord, now I'll give half of my possessions to the poor. And if I cheated anybody, somebody, you know you cheated us. I will pay back. So he had to shut all that what? Chatter going on, talking, all that. So he said, I'll pay him back, Lord. All I want is you. I want you to change me. I want you to come into my life, Lord. I want you to come into my home, into my heart. That's what he accepted him. And sometimes we have to give up to get God. And Jesus said, today, salvation has come to you. Because this man too, the son of Abraham, for the Son of Man came to seek and save what? Those who was lost.
Hallelujah. All right now.
Those who was lost. And Zacchaeus, he had a need. He said, Lord, come into my house. I'll open it up to you. I'll open my heart up to you. I surrender, Lord. I want to know about you. I want to be like you, Lord. I want to be saved, Lord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a crooked man, a crooked tax collector. And some of us in here, we might not be a tax collector, but we got some things wrong. We treat people wrong. And we need to come and say, Lord, I'm sorry. I'm tired. Forgive me, Lord. I need to treat my brother and sister right. And quit talking about them and show them love. That's why Jesus went out into the world. He knew how the church people already was. They was what? Self-righteous. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need that. I want you to look at Luke 18 chapter. And the first verse. To some who were confident of their own righteousness and looked down on everybody. Okay. Jesus told the parable. Two men went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee and the other was a tax collector. The Pharisee stood up and prayed about himself. Let me know if you find yourself. God, I thank you that I'm not like other men. I hope you ain't praying like that. I'm not no robber.
Glory.
You know that I am not like other men. I'm not no robber or evildoer. I'm not an adulterer. Or even like that old what? Tax collector. I ain't like him. I fast twice a week. I come to Tuesday night Bible study. I come to Friday night prayer. And I'm on time for Sunday school. I don't talk about nobody. I pray and love everybody. But the tax collector stood at a distance. He would not even look up to heaven. I wonder why. He already knew what he was about. Some of us already know what we're about. And he wouldn't even look up to heaven. But he beat his breast and said, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. A sinner, Lord. I'm not going to tell you all about what I've done. You already know. God already knows. So you don't got to get up there and preach it like a Pharisee did. He already sees our heart. He already knows. Just like he knew about Zacchaeus. He already knew what he was doing, robbing folks and charging them over and this and that. He knew he had a need. This tax collector had a need. He didn't get up and say, Lord, I'm not like, I'm this, I'm that. But he said, Lord, have mercy. And somebody today need to say, Lord, have mercy on me. On me, Lord. I'm not where I ought to be. I don't pray and fast like I should. I know I do say things, backbite about folks and stuff. Lord, help me. Help me to be where I need to be in you, oh Father God. Just come clean before the Lord. That's what he wants. He wants us to be honest. He already knows. You can't hide from God. He know your name. He know what you're doing 24/7. He know about Zacchaeus and he know about you. And I tell you right now, if you just turn your life over to the Lord, you will be changed. God came into the world and what to seek and save what? The lost, the sinner. Because like I said, he already knew how we was, you know. A lot of the church people. You know, but God came to save the sinner and those that were lost. And that's why, you know, anything can happen if you just believe. If you just believe. Zacchaeus, he might have been short, but he didn't let that stop him. He had a need. God knew he had a need. God was passing through Jericho. Just for that purpose, God is passing through Saints' home. Because somebody in here have a need today. You have a need for God to do something for you. The church, I've been in the church 60 years, you know what I'm saying? But you're in the way. Yourself is in the way. But God wants to change you today. He wants to do something in your life. He wants to turn your life around. God wants you he don't want you to be self-righteous and pointing all this and that. But he wants you to come and say, Lord, forgive me.
Yes.